Hello and welcome back to Nat Scraps. I hope you're having a wonderful inky day. Today we are working on day 6 of Christy's beautiful life, and the sketch will be up shortly that we are working with. If you do not know about Christy's Beautiful Life, you haven't been over to Facebook, in the description below there is a link to Christy's Facebook page where there is sketches. You can come along and you can just take all the inspiration, or you can create layouts and upload them, and you can make video content if you want, but you don't have to. You can just create for your own fun. There is the sketch up in the top right hand corner, and day 6 sketch is by Sarah Davis. Thank you, Sarah, for such a cute little sketch. I am taking sort of that middle section and working with just that. I'm not sort of worrying about the cute little collection of tags and things that's down in the bottom right hand corner. So that's where I'm getting my inspiration from, and I'm using these beautiful photos of my daughter when she graded. So she went from orange belt to the purple belt, I think. I don't even know if these photos are on the same day, but they're 2 photos I do have of her, and I am just going to create around those 2 photos using that kind of feeling of there being a bit of a banner and or a bit of stripes underneath, a few clusters in that corner. And as you can see from my clusters that I'm building there, I'm using stars for that little cluster there. For my background, I don't want it all white, so I'm going to come in with a few inks in the moment. And a couple of videos ago I sort of used some smooshing and techniques like that. This time I am just going to take those ink pads. You can see my thinking fingers there. Whenever I'm tapping, I'm thinking away, and this is in fast speed. I don't think that fast in real life. Believe me, it takes me a lot longer to make those kind of decisions. But I'm going to bring in these ink pads and I'm just kind of swiping them across the page. So I'm not really trying to make these particularly in an area. You see me mark out sort of roughly where I want them to go, but I'm not being overly particular. And what I am sort of in the back of my mind consciously thinking is, I just want to get a page done quickly today. It is the King's birthday weekend this weekend. I am so much lucky. I have the whole weekend to scrapbook. I've got girls in the cottage with me, and we are having 3 full days of scrapbooking. But I'm also conscious of the fact that I am like 4 days behind. So I think this is day 6, and in reality we're on the 10th here in Australia. So I'm well and truly behind. This is probably not coming out even till tomorrow, so that makes it even further behind. But I am thinking I need to get a little bit caught up with these 3 days of scrapbooking. And I did manage to get a couple done today, not as much as I wanted to get done. But hopefully by the end of the weekend I'll have caught up, and then next weekend I'll probably be trying to get caught up again, because during the week I won't get a chance to scrap. You can see there I'm just going back as I'm building up those strips and putting the photos on, that I'm going back and building up a bit more color where I'm needing a little bit more. And I come back in right at the end too and touch up that color as well. So that is sort of a constant process there of trying to get the balance of the colors around my photo and those strips right. I am adding a little bit of black ink around the outside edge of the stars and the strips and the word star that's down the bottom there, and that is just to try to help those words pop a little bit more. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to doodle a border around the edge, and if you've been around this page for longer than just a few minutes, you will probably know that I do this lots and lots, and that's hand drawing little borders around the outside edge of my page instead of layering them up on cardstock. This time it is a little bit different, and you will see it on the close-up at the end. But I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from that word star, where there's a sort of 3 or 4 dots placed around the line. So I'm doing a dash and then 3 dots that aren't in the same kind of configuration each time. They sort of move around a little bit. And so I've gone around and done that around the outside edge. Now, when I was doing all that inking, my ink pad did hit that little banner that says URA, and I've got ink on that, so I got very frustrated at that. But I've popped it on there anyway, and I'm like, I'm just, you know, sometimes imperfection is perfect. You've just got to take the good with the bad and move on. But it did frustrate me a little, but I will get over it eventually. Adding just a few little bits of colour up in that top two in the left there under the banner, and just a few more hand-drawn dots around. And this is very, very close to finish, guys. I am going to come back in with the paprika ink, which is that reddy orange colour, and do 2 more bits. I do kind of stuff it up on the side a little bit there. You'll see, oh yeah, that's not all that good, but I'll come back in with a splatter stamp and make that look less not, I don't know, less blotchy and more like it should be, like that. And then that is pretty much it, guys. A nice quick one for the start of the day and to get things done. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, leave a comment below and let me know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you later. Bye.